Two real live wires coming together. Goes back to O'Sullivan. Here's Asako, midfield, wants to take the lead and has. Asako with the one-pointer. Makes it Dolphins 23, Tigers 22.
Yeah, great play, Dolphins. Jermaine Asako standing back deeper. Gets the ball from Sean O'Sullivan. Plenty of time to kick the field goal. No pressure coming through. Bolle a long way from him, and Asako strikes it beautifully.
Wayne Bennett watching on.
When they shifted left, you thought they're not thinking field goal, but when you saw Asako come from the right wing and wander into the middle of the field, they just did it a little differently with O'Sullivan, a two-pass field goal.
How many times over the years have we seen a team take the lead, coached by Wayne Bennett? You cut to the box, not one skerrick of emotion from the veteran. 900 plus games at this level, plus all the games he coached, of course, back in the Brisbane competition. Coruscant goes short, a real variation, and it works for the Tigers. Tupou, well, he was tackled, and it had to be a penalty to Wes. Dragging him towards the sideline. Coruscant's produced some tricks today. That was a beauty.
We've seen all manner of short kicks. I've never seen one like that. Happy Coruscant, the unorthodox hook on the ball, and perfect.
And from out near the sideline, from almost 30 metres out, the Tigers are going to take a kick for goal, try and make this 24-23, and it's the man with the ball who's been doing the kicking.
Doing it all.
Happy Coruscant gets the ball back to the Tigers from the restart and says, I'm going to take one here. Is he waving? Who's he waving to? He wants the ball kid from the far side of the field to bring the tee over. Clock stops now with 3:49 remaining. Knock on by Chris Hyington on the kicking tee. Hino's doing the big yards across the field. And the question is, does Happy Coruscant have the distance here to kick this from this position?
I think he does. He's been kicking for the last couple of games. I think it was the Canberra Raiders where he slotted two from the sideline. So he's pretty confident, and he's been kicking well enough. I think he gets the distance, as long as he hits it clean. If he hits it as good as he can, he definitely gets the distance.
A metre in from touch, and on the 30-metre line as well. You do the maths at home and work out the exact distance on this kick. Greg Alexander has the calculator out, trying to do his trigonometry as we speak.
It's a 40-metre kick.
Thank you, Brandy. And you'd have the numbers. Pythagoras still rules. Here is Coruscant. Does he have the legs? Off the crossbar. He kicked it. Off the crossbar. He kicked it 40 metres and 10 centimetres. And that's all he needed. They're up in the grandstands off the restart to Tupou. They get the penalty. Coruscant backs himself just like his coach would want him to do. It hits the crossbar and is good.
Well, he has done it all this afternoon, Happy Coruscant. He's been striking the ball good. He's been goal kicking for the last few weeks. In the circumstances, that is one of the best short kickoffs I've seen. Asako might have something up his sleeve.
He returns fire. The Tigers end up with possession. The Dolphins say it was touched and went forward. They should have been offside. The referee disagreed. They were pleading for a penalty. The Tigers end up with it as they play it there. And now Uto Ikamanu here at the halfway line. You only have to go back to round 22. The Dolphins lost a heartbreaker in Bundaberg, 23-22. They led 23-22 here until Coruscant produces his heroics. The back end of this set, Twal Works it towards the 20. They've got one more play here. They attempt a kick. Coruscant feigns a kick, takes them on and turns it over there. Heads up play from the general. The little general. Coruscant doing it all today for the Tigers. Wasn't going to risk a kick there. If you're getting them 7 tackles from their 20.
No, smart play. If he wasn't going to put it into a corner, he did the right thing. Just running the ball.
Wallace here in the middle of the field. O'Sullivan for Nicarima. Dancing past Happy Coruscant. Comes back to the middle. Trey Fuller was there putting his hand up. He's the target on debut.
What a handful Nicarima's been this afternoon.
Now O'Sullivan comes back towards Nicarima, who was scouting for the ball. Kerr pops it over the top. Graham has it. Are they thinking maybe a long ranger here?
Oh boy, that was, yeah, I thought it was forward.
Called by the sideline official. Ben Cummins agrees and says the pass was forward.
We are in line with that. Sometimes it's hard to call when you're not directly in line with the pass. We are sitting. Yep. Only fractionally forward, but it was forward. What an error. They might get another chance now. 40, we're under a minute. The Tigers play it smart, play out this set. They deny the Dolphins another crack at it.
Trailing by a point. Osako was scouting midfield again, looking for at least a 1-pointer, if not a 2-pointer, on the next play beyond that one. Now Bateman, inside 30 seconds remaining. They can just take some settlers here, work it to the siren, and the Tigers, who came into this game as favourites, having won only 3 games all season, barring a calamity here, will win for the 4th time only in 2023. And what drama there was to get them home here today. But the Marshall era, the Benji Marshall era for the Tigers begins with a victory. There is perhaps magic in the new coach in what has been a dire season, and with a win today, they retain hope of avoiding the wooden spoon in back-to-back seasons. At full time here at Combank Stadium, Abby Coruscant's the hero. His goal gets the Tigers home. They've taken down the Dolphins 24-23. Wow.